Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Jake.
And this is the Delta Ultra Lite BH241. Jake, what are some of the specs in this thing?
So overall, it's 29 feet 11, which is a great overall length. Certainly in the ultralight series, you gotta stay under that 30 feet. The dry weight is under 6,000 pounds. I'd say about 5,900 pounds to be exact.
Nice. All right, let's go ahead and take a tour inside.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right, Jake, so we took a step inside the BH241, Bunkhouse, obviously.
Yep.
Explain what's going on here. How big are the bunks and what are some of the key features?
The bunk sizes are extremely important, especially in a smaller and shorter layout like this. So 46 by 74 is a great size for both of these bunks. The way that we have it set up here as well, obviously it's good to have that ladder here, but right next to the bathroom, it lends itself to a lot of space. In the bathroom as well, that way we don't cut into either storage, either size, right?
Yep.
Either one.
Nice. So, and then in here you got your lights. Looks like you got USB A and C charge type, so you can charge your tablets and anything you need to do up here.
Yeah.
Great, conveniently located bathroom. Let's go ahead and talk more about that next.
Yeah. So just next to those 46-inch bunks, like I was saying earlier, you have the bathroom here, starting with the full-size soft close seat and lid for your commode. Plenty of linen storage next to the shower as well. Certainly you want to maximize the amount of storage capacity in the bathroom, so I think we did a great job of that. You do have a vanity above the sink here, furthering the functionality of the bathroom and the whole brand itself, right? One little Easter egg I want to point out is we put these towel hooks on the interior of the bathroom door itself. One last thing I want to point out is the fact that this is an oversized stainless steel sink. So brushing your teeth, washing your hands, you can finally do that in one of these shorter, lighter weight products. Let's move on to the living space.
All right, Jake, moving into the living area, specifically inside your slide out, the dinette space. Talk about some of the key features going on here.
One, it's large enough for full-size adults or a couple kids, right? Another thing that we did, and we noticed this is very common in the industry, usually the pedestal style of tabletop, your legs are just in the way. It's kind of awkward to use every day, right? So we have an all-new mechanism that frees up all the space in between there, much easier to use. Plus, moving this into a sleeping area has never been easier. I love that mechanism that we have.
Yeah, very smart.
Moving across, you have the fireplace. Right above that is plenty of storage, and of course, that complements the amount of countertop storage we have there. But also just the location of the TV itself, right? It's not awkward if you have some time when you're hanging out inside the camper. And it's just a thing that we really try to maximize the ergonomics on a daily use, plus the extra storage behind it.
Yeah, that's smart. You got tons of space in here. And remember, we're camping, so you don't always need that TV.
Correct. And it's just nice to have when you do.
Absolutely. But there is something you will need, and that's the kitchen.
You got that right.
About that next. All right, moving to the kitchen. This is a space that you're definitely going to be using. So what are some of the key features here that everyone needs to know about?
Storage is priority number one. Functionality, priority number one, right? And that's, again, a whole Alliance company-wide motto. But what I want to point out here is the pots and pans storage directly below your 3-burner cooktop with the oven here. Good sized microwave with the range hood, and then plenty of upper cabinet storage. They have soft close cabinet features here. Another great thing that we're doing is the drawer max system. So that's your sliding flatware divider that you see in some other floor plans as well. Still a few other cabinets down there. We have the trash can storage directly below the sink. And then right next to that, of course, is the countertop extension, which is also right next to the oversized pantry and the 12-volt refrigerator. It's 10 cubic foot.
Nice. That's a lot of great features you have here in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and take them to the bedroom and talk about all the great features up there?
Certainly. Now, reminder, this BH241 bunkhouse floor plan is under 30 feet, but the bedroom area still offers plenty of interior square footage. You have a 60 by 80 true queen size bed with storage below that. On each side of the bed, you have closets that have the ability to hang or stack your clothes. We have some drawers on each side of the bed as well, and then some upper cabinet to help maximize all of that storage capacity. Now let's move back into the living area and talk about some of the Delta Ultra Lite customer-driven features.
All right, so customer-driven features, the North Star of Alliance RV.
That's correct.
What are some of those features you're going to find on every Delta Ultra Lite?
Number and color-coded wiring, plumbing shutoff valves. There's no carpet in this unit at all. The flush floor slides, rack and pinion slide outs, right? All of those things that, like you said, have been North Stars as a company, still carry over into this ultralight section.
Nice. Just giving you more functionality when you're out camping.
That's
awesome.
correct.
Let's go ahead and head outside and talk about all the great features you're going to find outside. All right, Jake, so we took a step outside, but let's go ahead and talk about one of the most important features, construction and how this thing's built.
Certainly. And just like we were saying, our North Star at Alliance RV, the question of how do you build your product, right? That's equally as important as the finished product itself, right? You're going to find Azdel on every laminated piece of equipment on here. So the interior walls, the exterior walls, our floors, that's all Azdel. So it's twice as strong as wood, half the weight. You get an insulation benefit there. It's sound deadening. All of that stuff just makes for a much more reliable and longer lasting product. Not to mention we have aluminum caging in the sidewalls, as well as a PVC roof up top.
And then speaking of up top, what else is on the roof there?
So not only is the PVC roof membrane, right, it's zero maintenance, lifetime warranty, which is perfect. It's the best membrane in the industry. But up top, you are going to find your 15,000 BTU air conditioner, as well as a 200 watt panel, which is standard equipment tied to a 15 amp charge controller as part of standard solar package on the Ultralight.
All right, so we talked construction, some of the key things, but
yeah,
when I walked out, I saw that outdoor kitchen. And I got excited. Let's talk about that next.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right, Jake. So I have a couple kids, some dogs.
Yeah, I know you'd love this area.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So usability and the fact that, look, you have more than one person sleeping in this thing, right? Outdoor kitchens on an ultralight series sometimes they just take a back seat, right? We're not doing that here. This still carries over. You're going to find this is very similar to a 281 BH, for example, right? 25-inch griddle door combo, plus you have the extra storage and this dorm style refrigerator here. I thought was just a fantastic use of space for a unit this short.
Yeah, all underneath your awning. So that way, if it is drizzling outside, you could use that, still cook outside, and have a nice campsite. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about some additional features outside.
Of course.
All right, Jake, so we moved to the off-camp side of the travel trailer to talk about the pass-through storage.
There's a lot.
All the features.
Yes.
Let's start talking about it.
So how are you going to use this thing every day, right? You still have slide-out controls that you come to know and love on the rest of our Delta product line. In fact, we're using that company-wide. So you have those three-way switches there. Another thing I want to point out is those 3 hot and cold exterior spray ports. That's plumbed through a 60,000 BTU on-demand water heater, the standard equipment, right? So having those 3 exterior showers on every floor plan at Delta has been a feature that every single time you use this thing, you're going to love being able to have it. Plus, we have a storage area here, which you're going to find your charge controller and a prep for a 3,000 watt inverter, right? It's actually countersunk here on this black panel, keeping that out of the way, maximizing the amount of 42 cubic foot of storage space you have up here as well. So I really think we did a good job of still getting you plenty of upfront storage here while still maximizing those everyday features that we have.
I love that. Okay, that was a lot of great features. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to comment below. Yeah. But let's go ahead and head to the back wall and talk about the features back there next.
Let's go.
All right, so now we're on the back wall here. There's a lot to talk about. Let's hit on all the key features back here.
Let's start first with, just like I was saying earlier, right? The ease of use camping, that's getting to campsite, leaving your campsite throughout your whole visit, right? One thing that we've done, and we make it a goal on every floor plan, if we can get one termination point, we're going to. This BH241, we were able to get all of those termination points right down. Actually, it's behind you, Joe. We have one exit point for that, which I thought was just fantastic that we did. Now, there's still plenty to talk about on the rear wall here. Remember, this is Azdel composite material. It's laminated on the interior and the exterior. This black dot up top is your universal backup camera prep. You do have a 300-pound hitch on the back. There's a 15 amp power port. And then, of course, you have all your running lights. But one last thing I want to point out is still, just like our whole product line, this oversized ladder, ample size for those full-size beach towels.
I love that. And it's a steel ladder, so it feels sturdy when you get up the roof.
Yes, sir.
Those seals. Let's go ahead into the front so we can learn more about this coach.
Cool.
Everybody, thank you so much for taking a tour of the Delta Ultra Lite BH241. Jake, how can they learn more about this floor plan?
For more product information, head right on over to our website at alliancerv.com. Now, if you'd like to connect with us or have any certain questions, Joe, how do they do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to any social platform and search @Alliance RV. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we hope that you choose to join the Alliance.
Thank you, guys.
I can't.
They're chopping something up.
So I can't decide if I need a hug, coffee, or an entire week's of sleep.
Wow. I can help you with a hug. I already had like a gallon of coffee, as you can tell.
I learned the alphabet backwards.
Oh, jeez.
All right, let me read
You
this.
got to spell Alliance backwards first. Well, that's a little like a step one. Cool.
Oh, this coach. Let me do one
You
more.
could probably do.
Why can't I do
Yeah,
this?
you're right there. Evacuation complete.
3, 2, 1. Be done? Oh,
That was good. Are you kidding me? All right, there's